Okay, take one. Mark. No, okay. Maybe if I knew how to fucking talk. Look at those geese. I heard a red-tailed hawk. Take 50. Hello, it's me, Carson, with the bird report for November 2021. While the temperatures are dropping and the sun sets a little lower every day, a little earlier, most of the songbirds and migratory birds have left, but that just gives us more opportunity to kind of hang out and observe the more permanent residents of our parks, greenways, and maybe even our backyards. The first group that we're going to talk about of birds that I saw in November 2021 are going to be birds that always get really good letters in Scrabble. Let's just get down to it. We had the belted kingfisher, which, here's a little fun fact, its head is bigger than its body, which makes it really difficult to style that belt. Trust me. Good God. We had the American Kestrel, which is one of the smallest, I think it's maybe the smallest raptor, or maybe the smallest falcon. No. Okay, here we go. We had a red-tailed hawk, which in this case, the video that's being shown now is not of your traditional red-tailed hawk. It's a dark morph red-tailed hawk, which just means it's darker. It's the same the same bird. It just looks different. And then the last bird that gets really good letters in Scrabble all the time is the Steller's jay, which is seen here. It likes to play jazzy for 33 points. Okay, I feel okay about that. Maybe. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. The next group of birds that we have are birds that would make really bad middle managers. They just don't do very good in middle management positions. It's not that they're bad workers. It's not that they're bad people. It's just that position and their personalities just don't really vibe that well. The first bird on the list that would make a bad middle manager, red-winged blackbirds. Nothing against them. It's just the way it is. Then next we have the song sparrow, who are classically trained vocalists, but they really just their true passion lies in design. But their parents make them sing all those songs, and they just don't want to. Next we have the rough-legged hawk, which is related to the smooth-legged hawk, but I'm not going to show you those pictures. Then we have the American coot. The American coot is not a duck. It's actually a type of rail, R-A-I-L. They don't have webbed feet like most other ducks, but I'm not going to show you pictures of its feet. You freak. And then we have the red-tailed hawk, which I talked about earlier, the dark morph, but the more traditional ones that you see sort of all over the place, they've got that red tail, hence the name. So that's a woodpecker of some kind. I think it might be a northern flicker. But we're talking about me. No, we're talking about the red-tailed hawk. So here's a fun fact, actually, about the red-tailed hawk, is that it gets the most ADR work out of all the other birds in the world. Anytime that you hear a bald eagle go, that's actually not what a bald eagle sounds like. What they do instead is they pipe in the call of a red-tailed hawk, because it's a little bit more ferocious than the bald eagle. Perhaps the most awful lie told by the American media. There's a airplane flying over. So I promise I'm not drunk. I just have a hard time with balance sometimes. I think it's an inner ear thing. The next bird we're gonna talk about the next group we're gonna talk about for birds that I saw in November 2021 are birds that are geese, and that list includes the Canada goose. I think I saw maybe 6,000 of them this month, which beats last year's record of 5,999. So that's it, and that's all the birds that are geese that I saw. So That was easy. Okay, so that pretty much concludes the bird report for November 2021. We saw all sorts of birds, which is really great. Favorite bird I saw this month was probably the belted kingfisher. I like the way that it looks. I like its big old head and what it eats and stuff. It eats fish. What else? What else? My least favorite bird? I'm not quite sure if I have a least favorite bird, but I don't have a least favorite bird. December is going to be really cool because it's, I'm going to be in Longmont, Colorado for half of it. And then the other half, I'll be in Charleston, South Carolina. Which is, they got there's a lot of diversity between those two cities and also the states. I hate myself. I'm snotting. It's so cold. Anyway, that's going to be it for me. I'm going to sign off with a joke. Do you hear that? Why do geese... Is that the joke? What is the joke? Why do birds migrate from north to south? No. That's not the joke. Oh, the joke is this. Why do birds fly from north to south? Why do birds fly south for winter? Because it's too far to walk. My name's Carson. I am single, so if anybody wants to go out, that's cool. I think it's a downy. Or a hairy. Anyway, that's it for the November 2021 bird report. There's some people over there. There's something there too. There's a flicker, that's what we're hearing. So, anyway. Damn.